Tattooed Beat Messiah was the debut album by the British hard rock band Zodiac Mindwarp and the Love Reaction, released in 1988. The album would reach 132 on the U.S. Billboard 200. Singles included were Prime Mover and Backseat Education. This album had to grow on me. I didn't know what to think of it on the first listen. A fun record. Despite the cheesy lyrics, it has good riffs and catchy hooks. There's a cover of Born to Be Wild on this record, which has been covered numerous times, also done by a band later on my list. Backseat Education and Let's Break the Law are a couple of my favorites. I never got to see Zodiac Mindwarp live.
Brutality and Bloodshed for All is the eighth and final album by American punk rock musician GG Allin, released in September 1993, just 3 months after he died of a heroin overdose. A couple of my favorite songs off this record is Highest Power and Legalize Murder, which is probably the only song titles I can say on YouTube. I never got to see GG live. I didn't really discover him until after he passed away, but I went through a phase in the 90s where I listened to a lot of GG. Give a Monkey a Brain, and He'll Swear He's the Center of the Universe was the fourth album by American rock band Fishbone, released in 1993 on Columbia Records. Produced by Terry Date, who has produced records by artists like Deftones and Pantera. This was a transition to a more of a heavy metal sound, as opposed to the ska sound they were known for. 5 singles were released, and music videos for Swim and Servitude. Standout tracks are Servitude and Black Flowers. I got to see Fishbone twice, once touring this record. A fun band to see live, very energetic. Go see them if you get a chance. Possession Park is the debut album from American shock metal band Haunted Garage, released in 1991 on Metal Blade Records. Haunted Garage is known for their over-the-top stage shows, fast riffs, and campy horror-themed lyrics. I discovered this band in 1993 when I seen a poster of the album cover with the couple on the roller coaster. Looked like my friend Trex and his girlfriend. A couple standout songs are Welcome to Hell and Dead and Gone. The latter will be played at my funeral. There's a punk rock version of the song Hokey Pokey. I never got to see Haunted Garage live. I wish I could have. Stupid People Shouldn't Breed is the debut album by the Texas industrial metal band Skatenix, released on Megaforce Records in 1992, produced by Al Jorgensen from Ministry. A fun band that is not to be taken serious. With its guitar-driven industrial metal, you can hear the Al Jorgensen influence. Chemical Imbalance was the single where I first heard on Beavis and Butthead. Standout tracks are I Got It Made and Powd Sauce. I never got to see Skatenix live. Back in Black is the 7th studio album from Australian rock band AC/DC, released on July 25, 1980 on Atlantic Records. It was the band's first album to feature Brian Johnson following the death of previous singer Bon Scott. Back in Black has sold an estimated 50 million records worldwide, making it as one of the best-selling records of all time. The reason I chose this album is because it was the first AC/DC record I ever owned. Singles included You Shook Me All Night Long, Hell's Bells, Rock and Roll Ain't Noise Pollution, and Back in Black. My favorite tracks off this record is Let Me Put My Love Into You and Rock and Roll Ain't Noise Pollution. Dancing Undercover is the 3rd studio album by the American glam metal band Ratt, released in 1986 on Atlantic Records. Dancing Undercover charted at number 26 on the Billboard 200, selling 1 million copies. 3 singles were released: Dance, Body Talk, and Slip of the Lip. All 3 songs are bangers. Body Talk is also on the Golden Child soundtrack, featuring Eddie Murphy. I didn't get to see them on this tour. I seen them on the next album, Reach for the Sky. Psalm 69 is the fifth studio record from the American industrial metal band Ministry, released July 14, 1992 on Sire Records. Produced by frontman Al Jorgensen and bass player Paul Barker. Psalm 69 peaked at 27 on the Billboard 200, selling 1 million copies. Singles included Jesus Built My Hot Rod, NWO, and Just One Fix. NWO and Scarecrow are my favorite tracks. I Gotta See Ministry One Time.
Silent Majority is the debut and only release from Chicago-based hard rock band Life, Sex, and Death, also known as LSD. Despite releasing 3 videos, Tank, Schools for Fools, and Telephone Call, LSD didn't achieve mainstream success, but still maintain a cult following to this day. Their sound was a unique blend of alternative rock, punk, and metal. They are mostly known for the singer Stanley, who portrayed a homeless man. Train and Tank are my favorite tracks. I never got to see LSD live.
All Borough Kings is the debut album by American crossover band Dog Eat Dog, released on May 24, 1994 on Roadrunner Records. The album was certified gold in the Netherlands, selling 600,000 records worldwide. 2 videos were made, No Fronts and Who's the King. Standout tracks are If These Are the Good Times and Pull My Finger. This record is a rap metal, hardcore punk crossover. I never got to see Dog Eat Dog live. Strength in Numbers is the third record by the New York heavy metal band 24/7 Spies. Released in 1992, produced by Terry Date, who also produced the Fishbone record. This is more of a hard rock record, but still has elements of funk and reggae from the previous records. Awesome background gang vocals giving it a heavy sound. This band was so underrated. Founding member Jimmy Hazel is an amazing guitar player. 2 videos were released, Stuntman and Break the Chains. Break the Chains and Crime Story is my favorite tracks off this record. Crime Story is about police brutality on black youth. Check this band out if you've never heard them. I got to see 24/7 Spies one time.